guys, it's me, Kristy, and today I am very excited to share with you a huge plant haul. I went to Home Depot earlier today. I was feeling a little low, so I decided that the best thing for me, the only way I truly know how to lift myself up when I'm feeling that way, is to surround myself with plants, and I decided to buy a few. So let's get right into it. Most of these are succulents. I did get 2 houseplants, I believe. Let's just start off with this cute little guy right here. This is golden moss. The scientific name is, I don't know how to say that word. There you go. And I just thought that this was so adorable. I love moss, and it's like a fern kind of texture, but mossy, and it's putting off little roots all over underneath, so that lets me know that it's like good for ground cover, or I could possibly start other plants using this plant. Whenever I get like fish or plants, I always look for things that I can propagate or that breed quickly and things like that, because I only want to pay one time and get unlimited, stuff out of them. That's just how I am. So I liked this one because it had roots under there, and I figured it would be pretty easy to propagate and start a new plant. In fact, it came with a little piece that already has roots going on it that I'm sure I'll be able to stick in some soil and start growing. These guys, it says it's easy to grow. It's for low light. Yes, low light, medium water. So it probably likes to have some moist soil. And so I'm really excited about this guy. He's so cute. I would love to get one of those like head planters and like set this in there like it's his hair. I think that would be adorable. So that's my first little guy. I picked up this one, and this is called a ponytail palm, and I've seen this a lot on houseplant hauls on YouTube, and I just think they're adorable. When they get bigger, they're just nice looking plants. I like the grassy kind of look to it. And the reason I chose this one over the others is because there are actually 6 different plants in here. So I paid for one, and each of these little bulbs is an individual plant. So I could take this apart and get 6 plants for the price of one. Some of them had like 3 or 4, and I found this one was 6, and I was like, yep, I'm taking this one. So this is going to be really cute when it grows up. The rest are either succulent or cactus. I went in, I was really hoping to find a fairy castle cactus, and they didn't have anything named a fairy castle cactus, but they had something that looked very similar to it. And it says that this is called a mini cholla or cola. I'm not sure. It's CHOLLA. It says it's drought tolerant Southwest desert native of unknown ID. So I really like how this grows upwards, puts off lots of little shoots. I really like the fairy castle cactus, and this looks so similar to it that I figured I would go ahead and pick it up. It does have some pups growing down at the base of it, and once again, I think that it would be very easy to propagate this and get many more plants out of just this one. The other cactus that I have, I actually went into the store looking for. I didn't know the name of it. I just knew what it looked like and what I was looking for, and I was super excited to find this one. It's actually quite dangerous. It's poked me several times, but it was way too cute to pass up. It also poked the cashier when she was checking me out. So look at this one. How freaking adorable. Oh my God. Now, I'm not really into cactus. I think most of them are pretty boring. But that one, the fairy castle cactus look-alike or dupe or whatever you want to call it, and this one, which is called a thimble cactus, that is so cute. I don't know if that's like a bunch of little pups in there. I'm pretty sure that I could pull several, I bet there's several plants in here, and I could propagate and just get tons of different plants from this, and they are so, so adorable. That's like my favorite cactus I've ever seen, I think. This one here is really cute. I love the kind of orangey tones to it, and I decided to get this one because most of the other succulents that I picked up are mostly green, and I just love that this is kind of an orangey color for like just a little pop. And this is called the golden sedum. I love how what do you call them, fat the little leaves are, and once again I can propagate this and get several plants. So there are actually 1, 2, 3 established plants in here, but they each have like at least 2 shoots coming off that I could also pull off and propagate those. And then in the pot there are 4 different leaves that look like they have fallen off at some point, and I can propagate those and start a whole nother plant with that as well. So once again, I'm getting probably 7 for the price of 1, and I think that's awesome. This one I thought was absolutely adorable as well. This is called Blue Chalk Sticks. Look at that blue color. It's like green underneath, greenish, and blue on top, and it's just so beautiful. Once again, many plants in here. It can be propagated. There's a little pup growing right here, and it looks like somebody's leaf fell off in there, so I'll get another freebie out of this little guy. But I just love this kind of gray blue color, and it's gonna go great. It's gonna give some different texture and colors to my little succulent collection now. So this guy is the Mexican sedum, and it forms sprawling mats of stems with leaves that resemble pine needles. And I actually broke one when I was packing it away in the car, so I'm gonna have to pull that guy off and start another plant with him. But this is just, it's gonna like flow, and just instead of, you know, just growing straight up and down or staying kind of what do you call it, like compact in the pot, this is actually going to cascade. And it's also got lots of little pups growing down in there. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting's kind of bad right now, but I think right there is one. I think this guy is adorable. And then something very similar to that one, but also quite different, is the pork and beans sedum. And I picked this one up because I like how fat its leaves are. I've seen some on Instagram that look like jelly beans, and maybe that's actually what they're called. But this one is called pork and beans. And you can see some of them have gotten the red tips on them. And I'm not sure if, oh God, I just broke it. Aww. But there are tons of little breakage pieces in here that I'm going to try to propagate. And I'm not sure what that looks like, a flower from somebody else. Not a flower. What am I saying? But yeah, it's got a little bit of red to it. So I'm guessing maybe when it gets the right light conditions, or whenever it's happy, it starts putting off those red pieces. And I just wanted a little bit of red to go in here. So that's why I picked up this guy. Also, tons and tons and tons of plants in here. There's one that's kind of a purplish blue, sort of gray. And this one's called, and this is very hard for me to pronounce, so I'm not sure. Graptopetalum superbum. So I just love this color. How it's kind of pinky purpley, kind of grayish blue. It's not really I don't know if you'd really call that a rosette, but it's definitely like a flowered kind of look to it. And it's got those little chunky leaves that are thicker. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different plants in here. So once again, for the price of one, I'm going to be able to propagate. Sorry, my hair's driving me nuts. Propagate and get several more plants out of this, which makes me very happy. We have the Firestorm, Sedum Firestorm, and I've heard a lot about this one on YouTube videos as well. This is just a really lovely green to red plant, and it gets even more beautiful as it grows. It'll kind of have almost like a fire look to it, where it's like sort of yellowish orange in here and then red on the tips, and it's just beautiful. And we've got 4 different plants, 5 different plants growing in this one. So, you know, I've already said it a million times. This one is really interesting. This is called the elephant bush or speckboom. I just kind of like this because it's got the red and, or sorry, the green and then like the brownish red in between. I don't think it's, let's see. It doesn't say that it's like a vining or a hanging. So it probably just grows straight up and down. But I thought that this would give a, you know, it's a little different than the other ones I got. And the two-toned colors there, I thought would, you know, just give a little bit more character. Of course, I got this. And I have something, I don't know if it's the exact same thing, because this does not give a name. Neither does the other one I have. We'll show you that one, though. So there's that one, which has got, I guess they are different. This one has like dots. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. And this one has lines. So they are different, but very similar. And I paid $3 for this one. And the only reason I did that, because it's so small, is because it had 2 pups on the side, which are now growing very quickly. So I thought, that's $1 a piece. That's not bad. This one is only 1 plant, but I paid the same price for this one as I did for that little tiny one. So I thought that this was a pretty good deal, and I think it's beautiful. Look at it. So cute. So healthy looking. I had to hold myself back so many times from going back and picking up every single one of these that they had. The colors on this one are spectacular. You've got a little bit of pale green in there. You've got some purples, some bluish grays, some oranges, some pinks. Absolutely stunning. A little bit of yellow as well. This is a gorgeous plant. My jaw dropped when I saw this one. It's got the chunky little leaves to it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 9 different heads in here. So I could get at least 9 different plants. And then on the bottom, where it's some of its little leaves, yeah, there's even more pups tucked away in here. They're everywhere. I mean, this is just chock full of plants. I can't get enough of this color. I want this everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. So this is called the Graptovera Blue Pearl. So beautiful. Now the only problem I'm going to have with a lot of these plants is that some of them require full sun. And my windows, like I'm getting a little bit of sun right now, but that's like late afternoon sun. I don't get any like early morning sun on any of the windows in my house. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I can keep these guys happy. I may have to get some grow lights or something, because I do not want to lose out on these guys. Also, while I was there, I picked up this big like plastic watering pan or whatever. And I got some succulent plant food. And it's foam. So you just like, to feed them, you would just put the foam in there and then you would water it like you normally would, and that's how it feeds the plant. So I thought it was pretty cool. I was looking for like some powder or some pellets or something that may last me a little bit longer than this, but they didn't have anything, so I just got this. And it just says two pumps for small pots and 5 pumps for larger, over 6-inch diameter pots. So, and most of these plants only have to be watered once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe. So maybe this will last me a little bit of time. But so that's it. That is my plant haul. I'm going to set them all up together so you can see what everybody looks like when they're all next to each other and how the colors play off of each other and all that. So stay tuned for that. I'll be right back with that. All right. We got the reds, the browns, the blues, the greens, the whites, the orange, yellows, purples. So beautiful. Look at that. Oh, gosh, to die for. Sorry about the noise, guys. My boyfriend just got an Xbox One. He's in there playing Resident Evil. And it's very loud. He's got headphones, but when he hooks the headphones up, you can still hear it externally as well. I'm sure he could change that, but he hasn't. Oh my gosh. This blue is killer. Oh, you can't really tell it's blue from this angle. Anyway. Oh my gosh. This lighting is getting pretty bad, so sorry about the quality. Look at that. It's so cute. Alright, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed showing you, and I will see you next time. Bye!